Hello, this is Edre here, and I am back with another song review. This time I am going to be reviewing the new Green Day song, Oh Yeah. And it only makes sense for me to talk about the upcoming album and the previous singles and my personal opinion of Green Day. First off, Green Day has been one of my favorite bands for a long time. Due to their pretty consistent discography up until American Idiot, they're always going to be in my top three bands of all time. I mean, from 39 Smooth to American Idiot, and that's including American Idiot, they don't have a single bad album. All the albums are great. My personal favorites are their Lookout albums from the really early days. But like pretty much everything they put out up until 2004 and like after was pretty good. Like what those groups of albums are like the most consistent run of albums I think any band have pretty much ever done. But after American Idiot, it's been a lot bumpier of a road. I mean, 21st Century Breakdown, I can care less for. I really feel like that was kind of a way to kind of remake American Idiot in a sense, but like the production wasn't that great. I mean, the actual album itself, the writing isn't horrible, but I just feel like the album falls short. The trilogy, it's hit or miss, man. Uno, I personally really like that album, but Dose is a horrible album. Trey is like decent at best. And in Revolution Radio in 2016, I feel like they were starting to get their form back. You know, the writing was definitely much better than the trilogy. They seemed very into it. And the mastering may not have been that good, the production may not have been that good, but the actual songs seemed like they were definitely a step up from the trilogy and 21st Century Breakdown. So I kind of was expecting a new Green Day album coming soon, but when they released the first single, Father of All, that's not what I was expecting. The instrumentation was nice. It was different. It was raw. The drums, guitar, bass were good. But goddamn, the production on this thing was horrendous. The compression and and the new producer, the snare drums like inaudible. You can't even hear it. And Billy, his vocals, simply were not good. And I feel bad saying that, but like Billy has a good natural voice. I don't know why he's trying to do this very different falsetto thing. And this isn't a review of Father of All, so I'm not going to get too carried away. But the distortion and falsetto on his vocals on that song kind of killed that song for me. But the chorus was catchy. It was far from being a horrible song. There was still some hope. They put out Fire Ready Aim like a month later, and that song made the other one look great. I mean, the song is monotonous and annoying, and the vocals are still heavily distorted, and it has the same tempo and progression pretty much as the other song. So, at this point, I'm not too optimistic for the new single, Oh Yeah. But let's get into the review of Oh Yeah. This one might be the worst single yet. I mean, number one, this thing samples a Joan Jett song, but does it in such a bad way. The song always feels like it's going somewhere, and I appreciate the verses aren't that bad. But the issue is the song never goes past those verses in the basic slow instrumentation. It sounds like a distorted version of Pumped Up Kicks. I mean, at least Billy's voice sounds like Billy, I will give him that. But the actual song never goes anywhere. The song to me sounds like an incomplete demo that shouldn't have been released. And the fact that they made a music video for this, they hyped it up, kind of makes me worried for the album. They clearly are excited about this thing. And the production, once again, heavily compressed and just not that good. The drums and the instrumentation heavily basic on this one. And it contains so many of the same features that the previous two singles had, despite it being slower, that it doesn't even feel like I'm hearing something brand new anymore. The new album comes out February 7th. I will be reviewing it, but if they I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. Um, I listen to a lot of Green Day, a lot. I mean, I literally have a Green Day thing right there. But their 90s material and Warning and up to like Warning and American Idiot from the 2000s. I mean, and especially their really early stuff like 39 Smooth, Kerplunk, Dookie. Stuff's phenomenal. I mean, this is like great albums. Like some of these albums, those run of albums are like unmatched. In my opinion. I mean, Depeche Mode, my all-time favorite band. I mean, they beat everybody, so I'm not even gonna bring that up. That's a whole different video. And Radiohead's pretty close, but Green Day's up there with that material. But you know, every time, at least from the past like 5 years, every time I think they're gonna put out something great, they end up flopping. But this time, this one might be the worst, and I hate saying that because I genuinely really like Green Day, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea that I'm just hating on it for being different. I like when a band does something different, but there's a right way and wrong way to do it, and the way they've been doing it is not the right way. You know, you could make something different and still make a good song with good lyrics and good structure and progression, and but no, and good production, but no. You know, I'm still excited for the new album because it's Green Day and it gives me something to look at, something new. And they're coming to town. I'm gonna try to get tickets, but they are very expensive. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, if you want to really listen to the song, I mean, don't expect the next, Basket Case or Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but you know, it's different. If you like different and don't care about song quality and just want to hear something different, this is the song. So Green Day, I like you, okay? I like you guys. I like your music. But you know, I really hope the whole album isn't like this because I really, really want to like this. So that's it.